I'm a guy who loves CrossFit and one day decided to fly across the country, buy an RV, and drive home stopping at random CrossFit boxes and seeing the culture firsthand. Now I plan to go all over the US and record my Journey2Rx. CrossFit Condor in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Great box, really interesting place. It used to be like an ice skating rink or something like that, and it's been converted into a fitness facility. They have wrestling and gymnastics and CrossFit. So CrossFit Condor. Met Coach Brianna there. She is a newer coach, really motivated, very strong. You could tell that she's, very into it, kind of that early stages of CrossFit. I don't know how many years she's been doing it, but, I could definitely relate to that. So someone I could definitely relate to, had a great personality, very welcoming. It was on a Friday afternoon, so the 4 o'clock class on a Friday afternoon, you know how those go. It depends on people are, this period of pandemic, post-pandemic, whatever it is, but, people are going out a lot. So, sometimes these classes can be smaller. This was a smaller class, maybe 6 or 7 people. Interestingly, her father, Brian, was there, who I interviewed afterwards because she was busy coaching afterwards. So great guy. Let me know that he felt the average age of the athlete at CrossFit Condor was around 40, which in my experience is, as a 50-year-old, is surprising because usually it's in the 20s, I would say. I usually see pretty young people in most of the boxes I go. But it gave it a really cool vibe. There was a teenager in the class as well, though, so I'm pretty sure there's a pretty large spectrum there. Really enjoyed the workout. We had a different workout for the WOD. The strength part was work to a 1 rep max clean and jerk, which I have not got to do a lot post pandemic. So for me, it was great. I was able to get up to 205 and failed at 210. My previous PR pre-pandemic was 215, so I'm trying to work my way back up to that and get that strength level. So it was really excellent to have an opportunity to just focus on a 1 rep max like that. I have to start doing more of that. The workout was a 2-minute by 5 AMRAP, which was how they posted it. And it was 20 bench press per round at 135 for the men, 95 for the women, and then a max cal row for the rest of the time, resting 1 minute between sets. So this is a very different CrossFit workout. It was very challenging. I don't work bench press all that often. I do work push-ups, but not bench press. And doing 135 20 times, I was able to do it for 3 of the 5 rounds, and then the last 2 rounds I had to drop it down. I dropped it down to 115 for the last 2 rounds, just because my chest was just fatiguing way too much. So really good challenge. I mean, it's such a different workout. It's fun to see, creative workouts like that really just kind of like expose one of your weaknesses and say, hey, maybe you want to get stronger at this, which I definitely do. I do not want to have that experience of feeling fatigued with a 135 bench press again, even at 20 reps. So bench pressing is in my future training accessory programming. But really love the experience at CrossFit Condor. Super welcoming people. And again, it's fun to see a young, newer coach really excited about CrossFit, excited about the training, excited about working with her athletes, and she really, conveyed that and gave that feeling. So excellent box to get into. I would say, especially for beginners, what a welcoming and awesome place to get your start in CrossFit.
All right, we got to get the moose in the picture here. That's awesome. All right, so what's your name, where are we, and what's the name of the box?
This is CrossFit Condor. I'm Brian Draft. We're in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, God's country.
All right. What's the community like here at this box?
Oh, it's awesome. Probably average age is around 40 years old. Great. We have probably 90 people in the box. Grew from,
90, really?
90, grew from like 32 at the beginning of the year up to 90. It's a lot of fun. Make a lot of friends here, so I enjoy it. My daughter's one of the coaches here, so it's a good time.
Awesome, that's great. All right, so here's my weird question for you.
Okay.
If you could go back in time and talk to yourself, and you told me about this a little bit,
yeah,
on your first day of CrossFit and give yourself advice, what would that advice be?
Oh my God, drink way more water than what I did, and don't come in here out of shape and fat. So, but it's worked out well. So it's best decision I made.
Awesome. What's one lesson that you've learned from doing it for this last? You see, you've been doing this how long?
For a little over 3 years.
Okay. And what's one lesson that you would take away from that for someone else who's like in a similar age category as you?
Hey, give it a try. People say I'm too old. I thought so too, but just you can see everything is scalable. Just keep moving. So you'll feel great. It carries over to every aspect of your life.
Good advice, brother. Thank you very much.
All right.